So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, that's fabulous. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Vinicius Junior. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's picked his way through. Vinicius Junior. Shapes to shoot! They want to be quick to recover this. And here's Bellingham. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is a key component, particularly in teams that play on the counter. Okay, you have the pace and the overlapping, but add to that his excellent work ethic, deliveries and his willingness to get back and cover. All qualities I really like. And then there's a whole array of flair.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Valverde. He's had a hit! They've scored! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Oh, he's found support out wide. And that was very necessary. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Fiddles it through. Couler. He has found a way through. That's a shade optimistic. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. And here's Vinicius Junior. Valverde. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Chouameni
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Played out towards the right wing. Valverde. Couler. Here's Chouameni. Couler, who does have an assist to his name. Lovely feet. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Rudiger spots it and intercepts. Valverde. Bellingham. Out of play for a goal kick. Now it's Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? That has been cut short.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Vinicius Junior. Woola! Mbappe! It's in! And with that goal comes comfort. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
He's got the shot away! And we have our very first corner. Mbappe.
Un minuto de descuento.
Valverde looks to clip it forward, chips it through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And there is the half-time whistle. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Madrid are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. So nearly the perfect ball. Chouameni. Oh, easy pickings there. Bellingham. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Oh, that is rather wayward.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Bellingham providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, what a ball! Hits one! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. There's the hit! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Valverde. That is good alertness. Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. Now Eder Militao. Chouameni. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Alexander-Arnold. Shot a goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. He's got full. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And the finish! It's fallen kindly here. He's scored! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Keeper's got good distance on that. And he welcomes it in. No, that's been intercepted.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's managed to get free. Can he finish? Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 10.
So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Chouameni. Madrid perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Always onto this.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Alexander-Arnold. Vinicius Junior goes on a charge down the left. Mbappe! That was somewhat off target. Vinicius Junior. Here comes the corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Chouameni did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now the finish! And it's in! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the...
Mbappe!
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Vinicius Junior. Modric. Mbappe. Alaba gets a foot in here. Rodrigo. And that's it. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
An intimidating atmosphere in the crowd, a crowd so close to the pitch here in this old-style stadium, the Gewiss. The action has already started. Bellingham. Mbappe, brilliantly cut out. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, David Alaba, one of the most versatile players out there. He's just got so much positional awareness and intelligence. He can basically do a job anywhere on this pitch. He's got fabulous technique too, especially with his delivery in and around the area. He'll be eyeing up any set plays the opposition concede in that defensive third.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Chouameni. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Moved on forwards. That has been cut short. Bellingham. And he's been shifted off it. It's a pretty loose pass. Well timed, excellent interception. Goulet. Quarter of an hour played. Mbappe!
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Vinicius Junior, he's got the shot away! Goal! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Madrid have taken the lead.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Now he's off and running. Goulet.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? Pinches it off him. And no, that was never going to make it. Valverde. No, that's been intercepted. Chouameni. Shot could be on. Bellingham defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Courtois will lay claim to that. 30 minutes gone. Bellingham. Bellingham goes on a run down the left wing. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's the goalkeepers to claim.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Bellingham. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Shapes to shoot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. For Valverde. Vinicius Junior. And he's had it nicked away. Chouameni. And we've reached half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And the action is back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Mendy. And here's Vinicius Junior. Bellingham promptly onto that, and that is that. Valverde. And here's Mbappe. Decent hit! Goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Madrid grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Bellingham.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's a... Can he put it away? front. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Eden Militao gets across to intercept that. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And he cuts out the supply. Vinicius Junior. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Nicely weighted ball. Well read, nice interception. Valverde, Bellingham, and here's Mbappe. Bellingham. Tchouaméni. Now it's Valverde. Madrid needed that, they really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Tchouaméni. Mendy. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Tchouaméni could move up a gear here. Mendy kept his eye on it, and he's there. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. That is a great pick out. Camavinga with the foul.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 6.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 15. Il numero 11. Cambio di giocatori.
Mbappe. Brahim Diaz charging forward, the ball at his feet. Modric. And here's Rodrigo. And it's Modric.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Mbappe. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He is just caressing the ball. Madrid have reclaimed it. Bellingham. And the counter is on. He could be in here. Rodrigo. Bellingham. And he's in on goal. Time is running out here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Mendy. Now Modric. Vinicius Junior.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Rodrigo gets through on his own. Great chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Tchouaméni goes short. That is lovely.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense, and he's there to belt it away. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. He won't be happy with that one. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Brahim Diaz. And it's Modric. And there goes the final whistle. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody... And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it is time to let them at it.
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Rafinha. It's a good spell of possession, this. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Camavinga. Look at this sonic goal!
Oh, the ball.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he's there to get it away. Valverde. Great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? He can get that clear. Mendy. Oh, that was vital. Mbappe. Finish and the shot! That is a great pick out. Real chance! Oh, it's hit the post! Danger averted for now. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Hits one! And again! Yes, it's in!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Vinicius Junior! Rafinha.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
That looks a good ball through. Rafinha was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Bellingham. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Bellingham, he's through here. Shot could be on. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Pedri. Fermin. Bellingham cuts it out.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, Stumpy's had a shot! And yes, it's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Pedri. Looking for options from Mbappe! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He is just caressing the ball. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Fermin defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And he's intervened well there. Pedri.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Always onto this. Vinicius Junior. Big chance! And more, and more, and more! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Mbappe very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take...
And we've reached half-time. So you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Mbappe.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Driving through the middle.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And it's Lewandowski. Balde just loves to go forward whenever he can. Fermin. Now it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski. Fermin. Shot a goal! So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
A noticeable change in the approach to defending here, much more in your face.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Fermin. Pedri. Now it's Pedri. Lewandowski shapes to shoot. Now that is a hefty challenge. Looking tidy in possession here. De Jong! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Rafinha goes short. Oh, that's neat. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. So, another set play. Valverde. Rafinha wins the duel this time. Mendy gets over and intercepts. Fermin. Pedri. Brilliantly cut out. That has ended up in no man's land. Mendy getting this one clear. Koundé.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
He's away! And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Koundé. And Rafinha. De Jong. Nicely weighted ball. Rudiger. That has been cut short. Mendy. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mendy kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
De Jong.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
And it's Lewandowski. Oh, sweet feet. And here's Yamal.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Valde. Well, played right into his path. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
El dorsal 8 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 15, el dorsal
Rodrigo.
11, el dorsal 21. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores. Habrá
Stood
un
up
minuto
well
de
to him
descuento.
there. Now is this the final assault? Well, that's beautifully weighted. Can he finish? And that may well be that. That is that. Barcelona cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And a fantastic, tight venue, the Gavis, now looking every bit a 21st century stadium after the recent...
Real chance!
And he's there to belt it away. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I think we have a very exciting player, Peter, in the shape of Memphis. A very instinctive attacker whose playing style is often improvised and quite impulsive. OK, he's been accused in the past of being a bit of a ball hugger, but that's gradually improving, as his assist stats would back up.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one.
Van Dijk has got himself a free kick. Schouten. Frimpong. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Conte. Now it's Rabiot. He could be in here. Olise. He's had a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's fabulous. The Netherlands still without a single shot on target. Olise is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Gakpo. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Dumfries. Oh, good ball. Shots on here. Mignon catches it safely. Gravenberg. Mbappe. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Schouten. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Schouten, and it's Memphis Depay. The Netherlands finding their passes. France look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Simons. Gravenberg. Oh, that's well spotted. Half an hour played now. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Frimpong takes control of it and he's on the move. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Saliba gets across to intercept that. Gravenberg. Simons. Simons. Memphis, great hit! Goal, the Netherlands! That was fabulous, the most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
The Netherlands are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Chips it through. pass isn't the best. Shelton. And here's Depay. Memphis Depay touches it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Oh, he's in! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
The Netherlands, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. So we're just settling back into this second half.
The Netherlands definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Has a goal! And it's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
France grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And they can counter here. He's found a way through. Back when it goes. Can he finish? Goal, France! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful, loved it.
France get themselves into the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
It's a good spell of possession, this. That's a good ball out wide.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get...
And the shot! I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's been taken short. So it's going to be another corner. The Netherlands have their second corner now. Xavi Simons plays it short. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. There's the shot! Saliba gets rid without sophistication. And here's Depay. That is a great pick out. Kolumwani receives it in a good position here. Shot a goal! It's in! And with that goal comes comfort. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Mbappe.
This is the time you need that pace.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And here's Depay. And here's Gakpo. That's very neat. Oh, what a ball he's in here. Olise. Van der Ven cuts out the pass. And here's Depay. Oh, that's a key interception. Frimpong. Terrific header. It's a goal. And they are dragging it back. Game on again.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Sostituzione per la Francia. Numero 15.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's a
Big chance! He should have put that one away.
Kolumwani was totally aware of how that chance could have impacted on the game, and that should have gone in.
The Netherlands are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
The Netherlands need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Frimpong. Shooten.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Gets a good foot in there. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. No, that's been intercepted. Mbappe. Well, they can break here. 4 extra minutes added on. Reinders. He's in plenty of space here. Great defending, strong and determined. Conte. That is good alertness. Shooten. Bergwijn. Look at the space here. Great chance! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
An intimidating atmosphere in the crowd, a crowd so close to the pitch here in this old-style stadium, the Gewiss.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
In with the challenge.
Just eases him off the ball. Pedri. Pedri! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Cut it out. That's going to go a long way. Rafinha. He's found a way through. Rafinha! And he's following up.
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Bellingham. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé, a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for that. He's brilliant in boxes, and he can outmuscle opponents that are much bigger than him. You add a little bit of pace to that, and he's a formidable presence at the back.
Okay, interesting.
Colwill.
Strong running down that left flank.
Colwill. Now it's Bellingham. Gives it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
England are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Rice. And that's a good ball. Played back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Pedri
goes steaming forward. Good run through the middle, but he needs support.
Pedri cuts out the pass. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's managed to gift it back. Rice. It's a sweet ball, that. Casado.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's managed to get free. Bit too much weight on the pass. Saka. For Rice. Foden. Rice. Casado. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Saka. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Foot in. Pau Kubasi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Pedri takes control of it and he's on the move. Bellingham. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Rice. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yehi. Rice. And here's Foden.
Foden really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, he's taken it. James. Now it's Foden. Oh, he's... Kane! Sticks it away! And once more, we are all square. You score... And that'll be the last act of the first half. England head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. Some first half thoughts?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Saka, Foden, keeper's ball. Rafinha, Kubasi, and Rafinha, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Saka, Bellingham. That's a lovely, neat pass. He is through here. Yehi cuts it out. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Rice. Colwell. Looking tidy in possession here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's a fabulous... Pedri! He's played it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support. That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kane being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Pedri powering forward here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Interesting ball. Can he get onto this? It's a goal kick. Now that's well seen too. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Sostituzione per il Barcellona. Numero 17. Viene sostituito con il numero 15. Attenzione, un cambio.
Balde. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
De Jong. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Foden. And it's Walker. Rice.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Colwell. Solanke. Solanke. He's got the shot away! Goal, England! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
England get themselves into the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
England surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Solanke. I think we're just about done here. England finding their passes.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And time is up. England have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a chance to do that, then you've got to be ready to pounce.